Hello everyone and welcome back to my book note. Wait, that's not my intro. Hey everyone, it's Bethany from Beth and Books and welcome back to this book note. Today I am super excited because I am sharing with you Boyfriend Buys My Book haul. Now, I've mentioned in previous videos that Titus doesn't necessarily want to be seen explicitly in videos, so he is behind the camera. Do you want to say hi, babe? Hey. He sounds so enthusiastic to be here, right? Be enthusiastic, babe. I'll leave some video chapters, hopefully you can see them in the little YouTube progress bar as we go, and this is going to be split into 3 sections. The first 2 sections are where Titus has bought my books and he's going to be handing them over to me, and within each of those 2 sections there's going to be mini vlogs. We did some shopping at Whitcoulls in our local plaza, and then the second one was when we went to the warehouse and there was an Easter sale and a discount clearance bin. And then the very last section, I bought myself some books that Titus didn't choose, so those will be at the end as well. Before we continue on with the video, please consider leaving a cheeky like and subscribe down below to help a little booktuber out. The goal is 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2021. And with all that being said and out of the way, let's get into the video.
I actually don't have a single clue.
You don't have a single clue? Oh, that's the idea. That's the idea. Just whatever. He's getting no clues from me, although you know that I recently bought a Call of Silver Flames. What did you just say about this one? Ooh to the cover.
Yeah, look at his face.
Look at his face, that's so rude. Pardon, what was that?
Have you read that?
No, I have not read that, although that is book 3 in a series.
Have you ever read those 2?
I have read those 2, and I don't own these 2.
Do you want the whole thing?
I really want them all. But no, that can't be my 3. But also the first one I have doesn't match this series, and this looks so much better, so I'd have to get all 3 so that they look correct on my shelf. I'm actually just tempted to buy them all anyway, not part of this, just as part of the sale. But then I need the second one if I'm going to have this one. And then if I get the second one, I need the first one so they all match. Okay, so I've decided to get these anyway. But what one? You're saying Dark Dawn counts anyway. Okay. All right. Impulse buy. Here we go. But all right, so that's the first book, Dark Dawn. By the way, this is YA. You can go to the adult sections and stuff over there. Are there any covers that stand out to you? No? Should you just pick the fancy cover? I don't know. You got to read it and see if you think I'll like it. What, James Patterson?
Really high too. The top bit.
Oh, that's a cool spine. I never actually realised that was the Ready Player 2 spine. That's cool. Oh, we're moving back over to YA? No, it doesn't match my first one. No, I'm just straight up refusing. No. You're just doing that to annoy me, not because you think I'll like it. That looks like a second, like a book that goes with June, like a second. Don't do that. I know people who work here. You can't be a poo. Oh, it's Neil Shusterman. Do you recognise that author? It looks quite small, actually. I just feel like I need to share that Titus just picked up The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy and saw the price of it being $25 and put it back because what was your reason? It's just not worth the money. Also, I might be picking some up for myself. I just realised I haven't put mascara on, but whatever, it's the weekend. So we went to Whitcoulls first, and there some damage was done. Titus, do you want to hand me the first couple of books that you bought me? I do want to say, full discrepancy, I do know what books are coming my way, but I didn't help him choose them. So the first 2 we have here is, wait, do you remember which way round it is?
The green one first.
Thank you. So The Name of the Wind is a book I've already read, but this is one you reached for, eh?
Yep.
And then do you know why you reached for this in the first place?
No, I googled it.
Googled it. But essentially I was like, oh, I've got that. So because there's a massive sale and I'm trying to collect the books I've really enjoyed this is kind of the book Titus bought for me, which is the second book in the series. And the first book is like a story within a story. He's retelling his childhood and his youth as he gets educated at a university. All right, next please. Thank you. This is book 3 in the Mistborn trilogy. And behind me we have the first 2 books in the series. Titus, why did you pick this one up for me?
It looked familiar.
I mean, valid. Those 2 are on my shelf, and you did help me build my bookshelves and stuff. I'll link that video for you guys. But yes, book 3 in the Mistborn series. If you haven't read it, please consider picking it up. It's got such a unique magical world system. The characters essentially eat different types of metals, and each metal corresponds to a different power. I think that's the right word to use. They're different powers. Next, please. I feel like, please, sir, can I have some more? Oh, yeah. Tell me why you picked this one up.
Because I knew you liked the first 2 books of that series.
Yeah, so I don't have the first book on my shelf anymore, but we found it in the warehouse on a sale, eh?
Yeah.
And then whenever I'm like to him, oh, what book should we get from the library? You always try to find this one for me. He's really nice, and he goes and tries to find this from the library. But whilst we were there, I kind of just caved and actually bought the first 2 in the series. So I gave away the original first book I had because the edition and the copy was different, and picked up these 2 and this one, so that we now have some really pretty spines and the full edition, copy, edition, series. There we go. So yeah, I've read those 2, and I actually still need to read this one. Okay, and then that's it from that bookshop. We then took a couple of days away from shopping, and I had these already on my shelves actually. Those of you with some great perception skills might have noticed them chilling behind me. But then I realised I needed another bookshelf, hence this. So yeah, this is a new filming setup. I had to go and get a new shelf, so we went to the warehouse. Again, I'll leave a video to that up in the corner. Go check it out. It's like honestly quite cathartic. I just finished editing it yesterday, and it's really nice watching the time lapses. But whilst we were there, I noticed that there was a book sale, as you will see in this vlog snippet. Oh babe, the books are on sale. The books are on sale.
Yeah.
No, I don't want a baby cot. I want books. Books. Oh my gosh, there's more. Oh. There's more, babe. Alright, so these books that we have, Titus genuinely chose them for me from the bin. There's absolutely no input from myself. So the first book you got me, hun, is High Fire. Why did you grab this one, babe?
That one was completely random.
So was it a cover buy?
Kind of.
So what about the cover made you pick it up? Shiny.
It's the title.
Title. High Fire.
Just sounds like something you're into.
Yeah, like you often associate me with like reading fantasy books, eh?
Kind of just throw it in your direction. That's all I really...
And we just put it in the trolley. Yeah, fair enough. I suppose I should also say, as I'm just quickly reading this, I didn't actually read the blurbs of the books, at least not the whole blurbs. So this is my first chance to actually learn what it's about. And the one line on the bottom essentially wraps it up pretty well. A funny, violent, gripping tale of a boy, a corrupt constable, and the last dragon in the world. Maybe. Aragon vibes? Who knows? Next, please. Ooh. Alright, your thought process here, babe?
I had a pretty cover, and then the first name was somehow...
Amy Kaufman. Yeah. She co-wrote the Illuminae series, which I have read. In the background, he's doing this, guys. Yeah, I have read the first 2 books in the Illuminae series, so that might be why you've recognised the name.
How do 2 people write one book?
That is a very good question.
Because I get it for reports and stuff, but not so much a book.
I feel
the
like
same
maybe
process.
they bounce ideas off of each other. Like, I doubt it's like they write one chapter each and then it swaps between each chapters. Surely. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go away and research that after filming this. Ooh, it's Blurred by Laini Taylor, babe. Good choice. I've got Laini Taylor's a good author. Well done. Thumbs up. The Legion of Flame by Anthony Ryan, a master storyteller by Mark Lawrence. Hang on. This is going to get a low-key spoiler, a vlog coming up, but we just also filmed Titus chooses 3 books from the library I'm going to read themed vlog, and he picked this one up for me. It's Mark Lawrence.
Yeah.
Mark Lawrence. Fascinating. Why did you pick this one up? Hang on, let me guess. The dragon?
Yeah.
The dragon. Okay, fair enough. I mean, look, it is a pretty good looking dragon. Was there any other reason you picked it up?
People said good things in the blurb. Because I would write bad reviews.
It's book 2.
Oh.
Aww. I'll just find book 1. Maybe I'll have to buy book 1 now. People said good things on the blurb. What did they say? Fabulous.
I'm surprised it's not a...
Fabulous.
Was it New York Times bestseller?
It was Huffington Post UK. Alright, I actually don't want to read the blurb because it might spoil things in book 1. Okay. And then the last book that Titus chose for me is... Ooh, she's hefty. Plain Bad... I always stumble over saying this word.
Heroines.
Or is it? It just sounds so close to heroin. I keep wanting to say like heroines, but that's definitely not right. Yeah, we'll go with that. What made you... Oh, I like the spine. What made you pick this one up, babe?
The spine.
The spine? Actually, the spine?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they were all in that...
That way, yeah.
They were all like that, and then you saw... Okay, what... Is it just because it was red?
Yeah.
Okay, and then what made you decide to put it in my trolley?
That was it.
So the premise of this, guys, was let's get my boyfriend to read some blurbs and figure out what he thinks I will like. And what did you do?
Looked at covers and picked the...
Alternate title, boyfriend cover buys all of my books.
Oh yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I did say I liked the spine as well. Hang on, what's it about? 1902, school for girls. Oh, some female love. And... You did not. I try to keep this channel family friendly. You don't need to know what he was doing in the background there. Okay, essentially they're found dead from a wasp attack. 5 years the school is closed. 100 years later it's opened. Actresses come to film the haunted scenes. Stuff like that. Okay, it sounds really interesting. So these are the books. Hang on, let me get these all in the right... So you can kind of see the spines at least. These are the books that Titus chose for me. Essentially turned out to be cover buys, but you know, I'm not mad. We got some cool books in here. And then we're up to part 3, which are 4 books that I personally bought for myself. The first of which is A Court of Silver Flames. And honestly, guys, in the post, I have the original ACOTAR series coming in this, I was going to say colour scheme.
Design.
Thank you. In this design, I got FOMO. I saw it everywhere, and I just need to know what happens now. I have read ACOTAR. I read it back when I was at uni. I think it was when I was getting back into my young adult love for reading. So that's a thing. And I picked this one up. We also have Philip Pullman, His Dark Materials. I was so stoked to find this edition. I think it's so beautiful. So this one I got because my friend Finn, who you've possibly heard me mention a few times here on this channel, he loves this and he really recommends it, and it's just one of those classics that I've been meaning to read for a long time. We then have The Vanishing Deep, which is a mystery thriller that I picked up. Well, it was on my TBR list because of Books in Lala. Normally I would read a book at the library first and then see if I liked it. But all of these books, by the way, were like on sale, maybe $7. So I picked this one up. And then the last one is Challenger Deep. This is just Neil Shusterman and I really like his books. I do have his Scythe series here. Same person, Finn, is actually borrowing book 1. So that is going to be a quick little read I'm really excited for. I also saw Courtney and her books, I'm pretty sure, review this. So there we go, team. So just to recap, the books that Titus got for me are these 3, which aren't like just filling in for series. This one, which is book 2 in a series. I will get around to book 1. I got up to date on the Nevernight series. Finished my collection of the first trilogy in the Brandon Sanderson series. And I have the first 2 books in the Name of the Wind series, as well as my own little mini haul here. So out of all of those books, let me know below which one you think I should read first, which series I really need to prioritise finishing, and let me know if you have done any book buying recently. What's been your most recent purchase? With all that being said and done, thank you so much for watching to the end of this video, and enjoy all the places you go in your own reading adventures. See you in the next video, team. Bye. Bonus content. Time lapse of putting things on my shelf. Red.
Spinning the wheel for my beautiful subscribers.
Okay, so it's time to spin the wheel. There are a couple of blanks, so we're filling them in with oldest published. And arc. So I guess for me, if you don't have any arcs, that might be a bit hard. In which case we'll just go for the colour. Alright, your guys' next prompt is... unfamiliar. So read a book by an author who is unfamiliar to you. See you guys.